Okay, I should have had a stream going out over YouTube right now. Okay, I should have had a stream going out over YouTube right now. Yeah, Twitch was supposed to send out a notification for all my YouTube followers. So, yeah, I'm going to have to dual stream, send out a notification as much as I can, and just, you know, I got that at the top of the screen to let everybody know that they need to come over here to Twitch and follow me, and as much as I can, and just, you know, I got that at the top of the screen to let everybody know that they need to come over here to Twitch and follow me, and I can dual stream, no problem. I found out here last month that I can dual stream. Actually, I was able to stream to Facebook at the same time there for a while. I can dual stream, no problem. I found out here last month that I can dual stream. Actually, I was able to stream to Facebook at the same time there for a while. I can dual stream, no problem. I found out here last month.
Zoom in. Zoom in.
Yeah, for anybody watching on the YouTube channel of mine, there at the top of the screen, that's where I'm going to start streaming from now on. If you want to go to that link, and please hit the follow button. Watching on the YouTube channel of mine, there at the top of the screen, it's going to be a lot better quality. There's going to be a lot of advantages coming in the future for everybody. It's going to be a lot better quality. There's going to be a lot of advantages coming in the future.
Yeah, right there.
For everybody. Yeah, see a nice double rainbow.
Right in front of us. Hey, check that out. 20 feet. Right.
But it's like literally right in front of me.
See a nice double rainbow.
Check that out.
You know, I'm still kind of new to this Twitch.
I haven't already, but it's like literally right in front of it. It's right there in the tree in front of me.
I've asked Nathan when he's not streaming to auto-host me. I don't know if he got around to doing that or not. I auto-host him on Twitch. I've asked Nathan when he's not streaming to auto-host me. I don't know if he got around to doing that or not. Yeah, if you get the Twitch app for your phone or tablet, you can turn on notifications in there. Because I get notifications on my phone whenever Nathan or Jen or any of them goes live on Twitch. It pops up at the top of my phone. I get notifications on my phone whenever Nathan or Jen goes live on Twitch. It pops up at the top of my phone.
Actually, you passed me about 5 minutes ago. I was sitting here by the DOT area where they have all of their asphalt, looking at it, and it fell apart rather quickly. Actually, you passed me about 5 minutes ago.
God dang, that storm looks like garbage.
Just a minute, I thought it was going to do it. And then, well, we got another round going right behind this guy. I don't know if you noticed.
Actually, you passed me about asphalt, looking at it, and it fell apart rather quickly. Yeah, I'm looking at that on radar right now, but I'm probably going to drop back to the west, just to be honest with you, because that does not look good at all.
Well, we got another round going right behind this guy.
I'm thinking about it. Are we going to have
I'm looking at that on radar right now, but I'm probably
There's some firing up down in Oklahoma, down north of the radar site. I'm kind of keeping an eye on them. That's going to be moving up that way. something firing up down in
that's what I
Oklahoma.
think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to drop
It's out there at the radar that's dead.
North of the radar site, I'm kind of keeping an eye on them. It's going to be moving up that way.
Down north of the radar site, I'm kind of keeping an eye on them. That's going to be moving up that way.
Yeah, that's what I think I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go south and try to catch up the days before we lose daylight.
Kind of keeping an eye on them. That's going to be moving up that way.
As far as rotation goes, anyways, I mean, this still got definitely a chance to be severe.
I think I'm going to go south and try to catch up the days before we lose daylight.
Yeah, I mean, I can be
Switching
honest
down
with you, these things
to
don't do
Tulsa
something
radar
like-
site and start to look at some of the storms down there. Yeah, I think the time frame for Kansas is pretty much out the window. I think everything's going to be firing down in northern Oklahoma now, northeast.
As far as rotation goes.
Down there. Yeah, I think the time frame for Kansas is pretty much out the window. I think everything's going to be firing down in northern Oklahoma now.
As far as rotation goes.
Yeah, I'll be starting to stream more and more here on Twitch. I haven't this past
Yeah, I
week
think
because
they're now.
I wasn't feeling too good over the weekend. And with the computer problems, I was trying to get fixed when I could. Here soon, I'll have all the issues taken care of, and starting to stream more and more. I'm going to start streaming a whole lot more. I wasn't feeling too good over the weekend. I wanted to stream with Hurricane Nate, but I was just under the weather too much. Here soon, I'll have all the issues taken care of, and I'm going to start streaming a whole lot more. I wanted to stream with Hurricane Nate, but I was just under the weather too much. Here soon, I'll have all the issues taken care of. For those of you that's watching that's new, I'll give you a little tour of what you're seeing on the screen there right now. My upper right hand corner monitor, that's actually a security camera. And down at the bottom, that would be Philip McGee's YouTube. And then naturally you can see the radars and whatnot on the center four. That's what I call my four rack. There's four in the center. Clear on the left side, the top one is that's Nathan's stream. And then the bottom one is my stream I'm watching. Make sure everything's working good. Down at the bottom. Yeah, I know Nathan's been having trouble with his beacon for a couple of weeks now. And then actually you can see the radar. He gets back in a better area, it'll probably pop up. He's right close to Philip McGee. If you find Philip McGee's beacon, Nathan's right there close. Nathan's stream. And then the bottom one is my stream I'm watching. Make sure everything's working good. The storms that's popping up down in Oklahoma, I'll switch over to that radar for you. That's them right there. I'm kind of keeping an eye on. They're moving northeast. Get back in a better area.
So if you guys remember, my dad was struggling right through here a little bit ago.
Nathan's right there. Again, for those of you that's watching me on my YouTube channel, be sure to go to the website at the top of the screen and twitch.tv/VeryGreatWX, where I'm going to be streaming most of the time. And there's going to be some good advantages of being on Twitch. For one, it's better quality, less delay, and it's just all around going to work better. There's going to be some advantages with point system in the near future.
Yeah, I'm in the last spot. I'm in the 5% tornado area as well, but it's...
And with those points, you'll be able to get some discounts with Amazon, Amazon Prime, and maybe later in the year I might actually do a giveaway to whoever's got the most points for watching me. So be sure and go to twitch.tv/bgraywx if you're watching me on my YouTube channel. And please hit the follow button. Going to work better. There's going to be some advantages with point system and I've got enough followers now to be affiliated with Twitch. I just got to start streaming more. Once I get enough hours in a month, then I'll become affiliated, and then that's when all the good options will start kicking in for everybody. Later in the year, I might actually do a giveaway to whoever got the most points for watching me. So be sure and go to twitch.tv/bgraywx if you're watching me on my YouTube channel, and please hit the follow button. I've got enough followers now to be affiliated with Twitch. I just got to start streaming more. Once I get enough hours in a month, then I'll become affiliated, and that's when all the good options will start kicking in for everybody. Later in the year, so be sure and go to twitch.tv/.
Let's stay with us here on Thunder Underground as we track our breaking story fires across the state of California, including around the Anaheim area. You are looking at aerial footage of fires.
Thanks, Becky.
All right, so
We've unfortunately seen homes already destroyed. We're hearing from officials there in the Anaheim area that there have been some homes already destroyed. Tough to get a good estimate, though, of how many
Yeah, I'm streaming to YouTube and Twitch, and I have not dropped any frames, so that's good news. Now, if I can only get the guys' streams back up. When I get done helping Philip and Nathan tonight, hey B, how you doing? I'm going to be swapping the other video card in, and trying to get this thing back up to normal the best I can. During the YouTube and Twitch, and I have not dropped anything. I get done helping, and these storms right now aren't looking very good. I'm going to be swapping the other video card down. Starting to lose satellite view because of the sun. Be going down soon, but I'll show you what I'm looking at. This is overall the storms there in Kansas and northeast Oklahoma, and you can see the satellite. I can also look at the infrared, and there's also that's infrared satellite. And then I can look at water vapor to see what the moisture looks like from the satellite view. And as you can see, all that brown, that's all dry air. There's a lot of dry air moving into that area. What I'm looking at is overall, and the numbers that you see on there right now is I'm looking at dew points. Dew points and temperature is one thing that's really critical to good storm production. And dew points are looking pretty good there in northeast Oklahoma, southeast Kansas. They're up in the 70s. That's a good place. And then the temperatures, I'll switch over. Temperatures in those same areas are in the mid to upper 80s. When you get further north, like the storm that Nathan was chasing, which was this one up here, up in there, the temperature and the dew points have really dropped. So I'm not sure what Nathan's going to do. These storms down here are probably the best ones to go after, but I'm not sure if Nathan wants to go that far south. can look at water vapor to see what the moisture looks like. I'll go ahead and turn the satellite off. Like it. Satellite view. As you can see, all that brown. That's. Well, thank you. I try to do the best I can. Pretty costly.
Lost Zello there for a second, guys. Sorry about that.
Into that area. It's pretty costly trying to keep all this equipment up. I can run up to 10 monitors. The number right now I'm only using 8.
Chilling back here.
That you see on there right now is
Give it 15 minutes.
I'm looking at 2 points.
30 minutes. I'll probably just chill here a minute. And go do anything out here.
2 points of temperature is one thing that's really critical to good storm.
I don't know if you heard me a while ago, because like I said, Zello dropped off the line, but
For those of you that are running
see if I can
a PC,
coming across the Oklahoma border.
there is a way to watch both of us on one web page. Me and Nathan. It's called multi-twitch. multi-twitch.tv/my name, bgrayWX/StormView Live, and that only works on a PC.
Probably 15, 30
But you would actually have both streams and both chats on one web page. Good place. You should see a follow button at the top of your screen. It should have, I think, a little heart. Am I right, Becky? And you click on that, and that'll turn on the follow. And then to the side there, you can turn on notifications, so you'll get notifications whenever I go live.
Sounds good. You should come.
Yeah, I'm not affiliated yet, so the subscribe isn't there. That Nathan was chasing, which was this one up here. And I got to refresh here. Things are up in there, then running behind. Yeah, I don't have the subscribe yet. I got to get affiliated with them before the subscribe works. So
No, I'm just chilling right here at that where it turns south.
once I get enough hours in this month of streaming, then I'll be affiliated, and then we can do the subscribe stuff.
And just waiting here to see if that storm does anything before I waste more miles going down further south.
Do the subscribe stuff.
And just waiting here to see if that storm does.
Tuesday night, thunderstorms, low 66.
Yeah, I'm still keeping an eye on them ones that down there around Delaware, Oklahoma. One seems to be trying to get a little bit of a hook in it. It is starting to show a little bit of rotation on it. I don't know if you want to go that far south or not, Nathan.
Speak of the devil. What up?
What's up, brother? How are you? Yes, sir. Absolutely. Get selling to ride along with me or anything like that.
Speed of my internet, I've only got 60 download right now. I'm going to be switching that over to the next plan, which would be 100. I've only got about 6 upload, but I can do that. I can dual stream with 6 upload, no problem. But when I switch to the next plan, I'll have 14 upload.
I know, man.
It'll be 100 down and 14 up.
I was simply talking to, he has, as a matter of fact, he says, Chanute, he has a
Yeah, I'm still keeping an eye on them ones that down there around Delaware, Oklahoma. That one seems to be trying to get a little bit of a hook in it. It is starting to show a little bit of rotation on it. I don't know if you want to go that far south or not, Nathan.
Get out of the hail or whatever. I gave him 1 hour.
Speed of my internet, I've only got 60 downloads right now. I'm going to be switching that over to the next plan.
Damn, I was hoping that one was going to do something.
I've only got about 6 uploads,
That was weird,
but I can do that.
those winds,
I can dual stream.
because I was
stuff
sitting
that's
just
no
down the
problem.
road, and then
When
I
I
came
switch
up
to
and
the
that's
next
when I went
plan, I'll
past
have
you.
14
Down the way. But I was sitting down there off of Niger Road facing this way. Nebraska was just north of me a little ways. And all of a sudden, I mean, it was like a dust devil, but it was all of those little foxweeds.
For those of you that's using a PC and want to try the multi-twitch,
That's exactly what I was talking about. I'm going, whoa,
here's
what's
the
going on
website.
here?
And we were up on what, 30, 40, 50 mile an hour winds there at that one point. Because it was blowing leaves and stuff like that off the trees.
try that multi-twitch. If you're on a PC, use that website and you'll be able to watch me and Nathan both.
Enough to move the truck around a little bit.
So,
That's another advantage to being on Twitch.
me?
Instead of having
That's
separate
why I'm
web
waiting
pages
6
up
o'clock.
for each
There ain't nothing
you
going,
know,
I'm out.
chaser and me,
Are you standing back?
you can set up that
I
multi-twitch,
gotta go home.
and I think you can do more than 2. I haven't tried it yet.
Oh, I'm home at midnight, I'm good.
Well, once all the things go, this is all going on remodel the truck.
For those of you that's using a PC and want to try the multi-twitch,
That's exactly what I was talking about.
here's the website. How you doing, Matthew? Try that multi-twitch. You're on a PC. Yeah, that's one reason why I'm wanting to switch over to Twitch is the quality's just a lot better, and you don't have to hit refresh as much. That's another advantage of being on Twitch. Instead of having there's also less delay in it than YouTube or Severe Studios. Severe Studios, I don't know, it's kind of, I think you can do more.
So, good to have them.
Severe Studios has been having so many troubles, and I have a hard time watching a chaser that's on Severe Studios. So after the first of the year, I doubt you'll see very many of our chasers
Side of the building
on Severe Studios. We'll probably be all moving over here to Twitch.
where you can angle them or whatever.
Absolutely.
And get a better shot than one through.
Now, when I can get me streaming and Jen and Nathan, I'm going to try that multi-twitch and see if you can do more than just 2. I think you can. I think you can add as many as you want. ChaserCon. No, I'm not able to travel. I wanted to go to the Indiana ChaserCon, but I have no way to get there
If she makes her up here,
this year.
does
So
something in the next 30 minutes, I'll wait.
I really wanted to go there because the Stormfront Freaks guys are going to be there, and I really wanted to talk to them. But as of right now, I'm not going to be going to any of the ChaserCon yet. I don't know.
Last two storms that we were on, the one up in Hoxie and even over there by
Your studio has been having so many troubles.
that Matt was on.
I have a hard time watching
Finally went
it.
tornado warning as well. Finally caught up to it.
So after the first year, I doubt you'll see very
Really?
Yeah, Great Bend is horrible.
many of our chasers.
Oh, wow.
Semis, you know how big the
I see there is a guy that's streaming down there in Oklahoma.
Jeez.
Over on severe, close to that storm.
that one video I found.
I got the feeling that storm's going to go severe warning. He's streaming
Once you got further in town,
again.
there were cars
Nathan. I'm going to try that multi-twitch and see if he can do more.
All right, be safe.
Tell you what, B, I wish a bunch of us ought to get together and just rent a van and all go together. No, I'm not able to travel. I'll wanted to go to the Indiana Chaser Con, but I have no way to get there. Yeah, there's the only two Chaser Cons, actually the big one that's out in Denver. I really wanted to go there. Guys are going to be there. And the other one's in Indianapolis. As of right now, I'm not going to be going to any of the Chaser Cons. Yeah, I just seen Philip go by on Nathan's stream. Yeah, Nathan must be out of the car talking to somebody.
Yeah, that was Philip McGee, man.
Guys screaming down there in Oklahoma. We're on severe close to that storm. I got a feeling that storm is severe.
He's part of our team. He is a good dude.
Tell you what, B, I wish bunch of us ought to get together and just run a van. Are you interested in going south for that one down there by Delaware, Oklahoma? No.
I'm watching it closely. I'm debating. I'm watching.
Yeah, there's the only. Yeah, it's starting to get a nice little hook on it. Actually, kind of weak rotation in it, but you know, the hail jumped up to 1 inch, 40 severe. The other one's it's trying to grow, and it is a severe one. Yeah, I just seen Philip go by on Nathan's stream.
We hope this one doesn't continue, but.
Now we're in the mode of hurry up and wait. Hurry up and wait for a storm to pop. And that one in Oklahoma, it did have a hook on it. It doesn't now. It's starting to get another cell popped up on the south side of it. Let me go back up right.
All right, so let's see here. We got Fire Truck 44 thing.
Right
Dave,
there, you can see where
Claudio 4113.
it was trying to get an inflow notch. It was starting to get some rotation on it.
Blue Line Guy, Tennis Guru.
Nathan, are you interested in going south for that one down there by Delaware, Oklahoma?
I'm watching it closely. I'm debating. I'm watching.
You copy that. Yeah, it's headed right that direction.
Yeah, it's starting to get a nice little hook on it. It's kind of weak rotation in it, but you know, the hail jumped up to 1 inch, 40 severe. It's trying to grow.
Okay, I got somebody else that's popped up outside. I'm going to step away for about 5 minutes or so. And then I'll be back.
Southern Natives, Elvis.
What do I think about Ophelia? Not much.
All you guys, thank you for the follows. I appreciate it.
That's the one that's out there in the Atlantic. I haven't looked at any of the tropical weather today. That's way out in the Atlantic. I don't foresee that doing much of anything. You got the big Bermuda high out there. It's probably going to get sheared apart. I really don't think Ophelia is going to do much. What weather apps do I use? I use all three of the GR products, or the Gibson Ridge products, which is the same applications that the Weather Channel uses. They got theirs colored up a little bit more fancier. But I also use WSB3. It's another radar program. And I have all kinds of other support apps and websites that I use. Right here,
you copy that. Yeah, it's headed right that direction.
Wow, a lot of X-Wing.
And yeah, that might go to a Cat 1, but it's going to be out there in the middle of the Atlantic. It's really not going to do anything. There is an area to watch. As of early this morning, there was an area to watch, well, I should say like 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. An area to watch down around Cuba. I really don't think it's going to do much of anything.
sub for 4 months.
Once we get done with this chase today, if there's not a chase tomorrow, I might try to do a live stream with the tropical area stuff. Okay, I got somebody else that's popped up outside. And I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, folks. I got something I gotta take care of, and then I'll be back.
now have 6,120 MPHs. Third place behind Priscilla Fox, who's got 6,239. Well.
That's the one that's out there in the Atlantic.
Good job,
I haven't
guys.
looked at any tropical weather today. That's way out in there. I don't foresee that doing much of anything. You got the big Bermuda high out there. It's probably going to get sheared apart. I really don't think Philly is going to do What weather apps do I use? I use all 3 of the GR products, or the Grid products, which is the same applications that the Weather Channel uses. They got yours colored up a little bit more fancier. But I also use WSD3, it's another radar program. And I have all kinds of other support apps and websites that I use. And yeah, that might go to a Cat 1, but it's going to be out there in the middle of the Atlantic, and it's really not going to do anything. There is an area to watch as of real early this morning. There was an area to watch, I should say like 3 or 4 o'clock. An area to watch down around Cuba. I really don't think it's going to do much of anything. Once we get done with this chase today, if there's not a chase tomorrow, okay, I'm back. Live stream with the tropical area stuff. And I'll be back in about 5 or 10 minutes, folks. I got something I gotta take care of, and then I'll be back.
Third place behind Priscilla Fox, who's got 6,239.
The atmosphere is running near Napa. There you've got the elevation. We've seen this whole Napa Valley area is under a blanket of smoke. Peak wind gusts. This is what caused the trouble and allowed those fires to spread so rapidly. Hawkeye, near 80 miles an hour. Santa Rosa, over 60 miles an hour. 46 miles an hour there in Napa. And in Santa Rosa, one homeowner returned to his neighborhood to find nothing.
Try to get my pages refreshed here.
$99 subscription, you get 500 points, and you get that every single month that you resubscribe. You get those points. So,
holy cow! My followers number went up. Thank you, everybody.
100 points just for being
Appreciate it.
And then I occasionally do
Went up
fun
quite a
little
bit.
things and give you guys all 50 points like that.
Now I need about 2,900 more to catch up with
Lots of
Nathan.
cool opportunities. Lots of things we're going to be doing with these points.
Holy cow! My followers number went up. Thank you, everybody.
100 points just for being
Appreciate it.
Also, when you donate, you get points. If you donate to us,
Now
you
I
get
need
points.
about 2,900 more to catch up with
Lots of
Nathan.
cool opportunities. Lots of things we're going to be doing with these points.
Holy cow! My followers number went up. Thank you, everybody.
Also, when you donate, you get points. If you donate to us, you get points.
Also, I want to share to everybody that's on Facebook. You can follow. I have a weather fan page. You can either go to Facebook, which isn't coming up for me right now. Also, I want to share.
I'm 8 up with.
Anyway, if you go to Facebook and
Thank you for
search
the
for
follow.
Barry
I appreciate
Gray,
it.
that's with an A in both names. You can send me a friend request, and I'll invite you over to my weather page.
Burping,
Or you can also go search for Very Gray
I'm not going to sit here and beg for subs.
Storm Tracker
it's cool.
/
It's
Radar
nice
Guide.
Reward you for being a sub. That's what this is all about.
Okay, Becky, yep, you'll do that for me because Facebook's not coming up for me. I got too many things running, which isn't coming up for me right now. But if you would go over to my weather fan page and go to Facebook and search for Very Gray. That's with an A in both names.
I think the calendars.
Be sure to give it a like on my weather fan page. I try to post all important information nationwide. You also see posts there when one of our storm chasers are out. And I also let you know there the web link when I start going live. Facebook's not coming up for me.
The more you watch, the more points you get. I try to have.
And I'm really hoping that sometime this fall that here in Southwest Ohio where I live, we actually get some storms here. And when my son's home, we plan on going out and doing some storm chasing here locally. And we'll be live streaming as well.
I wouldn't say that, Calvin. We'll have raffles.
You also see posts there.
We'll have raffles, don't worry.
One of our storm chasers are out. We haven't had any good storms here in quite a while here in Ohio. The other day I did have the leftover remnants of Hurricane Nate when it came up this way. Harvey and Irma did the same thing as what Nate did. It just brought us a lot of cold rain. We actually get some storms here, and when my son's home, we plan on going. Yeah, there you go. That's my weather fan page, and we'll be live streaming as well. I don't know why Facebook wouldn't come up for me. We haven't had any good storms here in quite a while here in Ohio. The other day.
They landfall over the weekend, and we're also going to be bringing you a look at what we're watching now in the tropics.
Did have the leftover remnants of Hurricane Nate when it came up this way. Harvey and Irma did the same thing as what Nate did. It just brought us a lot of cold rain. Yeah, there you go. That's my weather fan page. I don't know why Facebook wouldn't come up for me.
Yeah, that's pretty messy down there now. I think I'm out, guys. I think that's a wrap.
Yeah, it's not looking near as good as it was. Sound like Nathan's.
Here's the kicker. I mean, that stuff's going to be coming over 60-degree temps shortly, because that's what the temp is here. Yeah, that's getting pretty messy down there now.
Now down there, like Coffeyville, I'm seeing 83-degree temps and dew points 69.
Yeah, it's
so,
not looking near as good as it was.
It gets cooler and drier when it gets up to the north. And when I looked at water vapor,
60-degree temps.
Man, there's just a lot of dry air all around this thing.
It's funny, you guys have been watching that storm, but I've also been watching this here in front of me.
Now down there, like Coffeyville, I'm seeing 83-degree temps and dew points 69. But yeah, it gets cooler and drier when it gets up to the north. And when
looks pretty on your screen though.
Man, there's just a lot of dry air all around this thing.
It's funny, you guys have been watching that storm, but I've also been watching this here in front of me. Look at my stream real quick, Barry. Look at this tower just blasting up right in front of me with 60-degree temperatures. Kind of cracks me up.
It gets cooler and drier when it gets up.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy.
I'm starting to see some radar returns.
Looks pretty on your screen though.
Yeah. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. So that thing was nothing when I first parked.
No, I think the only thing that's going to happen now is going to be down there in Oklahoma.
Well, it's not going to do anything. I'm finally starting to see some radar returns over by Fredonia and Fall River. I wonder if it's going to do anything. Man, I'm just not feeling it. It's funny, you guys have been watching that storm, but I've also been watching this here in front of me. Look at my stream real quick,
I think the only thing that's going to happen now is going to be down there in
It's true.
Oklahoma.
I think all these storms are done.
Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Looks pretty on your screen though.
It's like, I don't know. I think nothing.
No, I think the only thing that's going to happen now.
Alright, so should we try something for fun, guys? Let me see if I can do this.
Tell you the truth, I think all these storms are done.
Finally starting to see some radar returns over by Fredonia and Fall River. Man, I'm just not feeling it.
I think the only thing that's going to happen now is going to be down there in
It's
Oklahoma.
true. I think all these storms are done.
One area is hit hardest by fire. Here I look at incredible possibly yesterday. There's a couple things that were happening to the third time. At the same time, it's kind of devastating to look back at it. Somebody
Well, with Nathan calling it a day, I think. But Philip's still out there,
Should we try something for fun?
and he's headed down
Alright, guys, you ready for some fun? Let's do this.
for these storms that's coming
I've
up out
never
of
done this
Oklahoma.
before, so bear with me.
Some of the damage, but it has been an adventurous and destructive past 24 hours.
Nathan on his stream said he's about to do something fun. Let's see what it is.
Alright, guys, here you go. So exclamation point
Well,
ticket
with Nathan calling it a
and the
day,
number you want to buy.
I think.
Okay?
But Philip's still out there, and he's headed down
So we've got for
these storms
5
coming
minutes.
up out of Oklahoma.
Before, so bear with me.
California's Highway Patrol used helicopters to rescue.
So basically, it costs 10 per ticket, and you get the max you can get is 10.
Nathan on his stream said he's about to do
Okay, so it
something
would
fun.
cost you 100 points, MPHs, 100 MPHs. All right, so the most you can buy is 10. So thus, you just maxed yourself out at 10 because you said 42. All right, guys, here you go. Burp and chili, you got 10. So at the end of 4 minutes, we're going to do a drawing, and the winner gets 1,000 MPHs. Okay. So we've got 5 minutes.
This is starting to get boring.
So remember, it's 10 MPHs per ticket. You can have 10 tickets. So the most you can spend is 100 MPHs. It costs 10 per ticket. Exclamation point MPHs tells you how many you have. It costs you 100 points. MPHs, 100 MPHs. All right.
How much little time you had to move. You've got to get what you can, and that continues to be our top story here on Weather Underground. We are
Check out Twitch, Barry. It's pretty sweet. I got a raffle going.
Yeah, I see that.
3 minutes left.
Yeah, I see. I didn't quite catch it though. What did they get?
1,000 MPHs.
I didn't quite catch it though. What did they get?
Check out Twitch, Barry. That's pretty
Okay.
sweet. Everybody, I got a raffle.
Neat idea.
Yeah, I see that.
Put the calendars on there and some other things when I have my hand around.
Neat idea.
I didn't quite catch it though. What did they get?
1,000 MPHs.
Yeah, I need to do something like that once I get affiliated, get everything set up right. I got plenty of followers. I just got to get some hours.
Okay. Neat idea.
1,000 MPHs. Well, eventually I'll put some calendars on there and some other things when I have them in hand.
By the way, folks, if you're watching me from YouTube, please come to my Twitch. Let me change screens here. At the top of the screen, you'll
The
see
Life of Chill,
the
thanks for
address
following.
for Twitch.
Appreciate that.
Twitch.tv/bgraydwx.
You guys got 2 minutes.
Please be sure to hit the follow button on
Yeah,
there.
I need to do something like that.
Twitch
once
is
I
where
get
I'm going to be
affiliated,
streaming
get everything set up right.
most of the time,
I got plenty of
eventually
followers,
all
I
the
just gotta
time.
get some hours in there.
I'll still use my YouTube channel for videos, but eventually I'm going to be totally streaming over on Twitch. So if you're watching me on my YouTube, please come to the address at the top of the screen, and please hit the follow button. Please be sure to hit the follow button on there. And then in the future, once I get affiliated with Twitch, then we'll be having some contests. You'll be able to earn points by how much you watch me, and the more points you earn from watching me, then we'll probably try to do some giveaways and whatnot to the top follower of the month. That's in the future. Might have some
Thanks for the follows.
Stormview Live
Star-
DVDs, calendars,
Starving artist.
and maybe even do some hats.
1 minute left,
I'm not
guys.
sure
We're gonna
just yet.
drop.
This is all kind of new. And the more points you
Well, this is kind of what I'm talking about when I say we'll give away some calendars. Instead of 1,000 MPHs, it'll be calendars.
So if you're watching me from YouTube, please come over to Twitch
Or DVDs.
and please hit the follow. And turn on the notifications
Decals.
when
I
you
got
click
all kinds
follow.
of decals.
Turn on notifications and you'll be notified whenever I go live. Stormview Live DVDs, calendars, maybe even do some hats.
1 minute left,
I'm not
guys.
sure
We're gonna
yet.
drop.
It's all kind of new.
This is kind of what I'm talking about when I say we'll give away some calendars. Instead of 1,000 MPHs, it'll be calendars.
If you're watching me from YouTube, please come over to Twitch
Or DVDs.
and please hit the follow. And turn on the notifications
Decals.
when
I
you
got
click
all kinds
follow.
of decals.
Turn on notifications and you'll be notified whenever I go live.
Yeah, Calvin, I'll do them periodically. All right, here we go.
Skies clear. Low. 3 west there. Tuesday, cloudy day. Partial sunshine. U.S.
Congratulations, Becky.
Yeah, there's another storm that went severe down in
Well done.
Oklahoma,
You got a 6%
southeast of Tulsa, but I don't have any
Disappointing if you
chasers
won.
down there, so basically I'm just following the ones in the northern part that's going to be crossing over into Kansas.
Yeah, Calvin, I'll do them periodically. All right, here we go.
200 firefighters on the scene, 0% containment. Here in Anaheim, we've seen neighborhoods dealing with smoke and in some cases flames. We've already seen structures completely destroyed because of these fires here in California. Now, Switching gears, named the first hurricane to landfall in the state of Mississippi since Katrina did back in 2005. Powerful Category 1 winds pushed on shore and brought feet of storm surge to the Biloxi area, battered some docks.
Getting a whole bunch of storms popping up by Pawhuska off to the right at the beginning of the south. 5% there.
Of course, the surge an issue, water an issue.
I just can't go that far south.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering a little bit ago, if he was willing to go that far south or not.
Yeah, I just can't. This little storm up here by Yates Center going the wrong direction.
All right, so I'll make a deal. We'll do another raffle. I won't say what it's for right now.
The storm path
That's what I was
hasn't
kind of wondering
changed.
a little bit ago.
I am going to go ahead and start driving.
Look at that one spin like crazy.
Seeing a whole bunch of storms popping up by Pawhuska off to the right at the beginning of the south.
Got all them ones that's popping up down there, way
5%
south
there.
of you and Phillip. But man, those just look like garbage storms now.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of wondering a little bit ago, if he was willing to go that far south or not.
You won the raffle, Becky?
Yeah, I just can't.
That ain't fair, man. Mod shouldn't be able to win.
You see that? I've been watching it now for about 10 minutes.
You got enough points
The storm path
over there on Nathan's stream.
I've been going through the wrong way through the front. Maybe that was just like crazy.
I tell you what kills me is I should have maybe a couple thousand points, but a lot of times when I'm watching him, he don't have the Dorothy bot server running for the MPHS.
That's popping up down there, way south of you and Phillip.
I think I only got 600. So let me go over there and check.
Man, those just look like garbage storms now.
You won the raffle, Becky?
Yeah, I just can't.
I got 761 MPHSs over there on his now.
I've been watching it now for
That ain't fair.
10 minutes.
You got enough points. I tried to get him to run that bot.
I've been going through the wrong way through the front. Maybe that was just like crazy.
I tried to get him to run that bot over on our server, on the Stormview Light server, so it doesn't go down on him all the time. But a lot of times when I'm watching him, he don't have the Dorothy bot server running for the MPHS.
That's popping up down there, way south of you and Phillip.
I think I only got 600.
Never lost power in Gulfport, ever. As far as the rainbow, yeah, Jennifer, I should have done that. But there's rattlesnakes out there. I'm scared of snakes and spiders.
I got 761 MPHSs over there on his now. That ain't fair.
Between the rental and this car coming home so far, 1,500 miles, and I still got another 600 to go.
I tried to get him to run that bot over on our server, on the Stormview Light server, so it doesn't go down on him all the time.
Alright, so I'll do another drawing before I log off tonight. I'm not going to say when, but I am going to start driving back, guys. So, I am giving up on this. I need to get home.
Yeah, Becky, I can't watch those games he plays. I get motion sickness watching games like that.
So,
I used to play those kind of games, years ago, and it never bothered me. And then I started playing one game, and I started getting motion sickness, and ever since then, I can't play those kind of games.
Music, chat, and at some point during this drive, I'm going to do another raffle. Alright, so I'll do another drawing before I log off tonight. I'm not going to say when, but I am going to just start guys. 400 miles, 12:30. Okay.
Okay, Sharon, I just seen my far upper right. That's my security camera. That's the apartment building across the way from me.
That's good.
I recently had trouble with some people around here
59.
And so I keep a security cam running all the time. I started getting motion sickness, and ever since then, I can't play those kind of games.
Music, chat. And at some point during this drive, I'm going to do another raffle.
Sharon, I'm going to go ahead and make you a mod on here too, if you don't mind.
See the highlighted room.
Okay, Sharon, I just seen my that's only a Microsoft webcam that I got stuck in a window, and I got a free program called iSpy, and it's motion activated, so if somebody walks in front of the camera, it records it. And that has come in handy. I've gotten some people in trouble.
We're all set. Drive safely. In 3/4 of a mile.
Sharon, I'm going to go ahead and make you a mod on here.
Turn left.
If you don't mind. Yeah, these storms have really turned to garbage. I'll just give you the overall look. And yeah, there's a couple severes there in Oklahoma, but the northern one, which is the one that Philip was going to try to catch, isn't looking all that good. I'll show you on my motion activated. Somebody walks in front of the camera and records it. And that has come in handy. I've got some people in trouble. Yeah, it was one of my neighbors that went by.
Turn left on Queen Road. Then turn left on 220th Road. In 3/4 of a
These
mile.
storms are all looking like garbage.
Turn left.
No rotation in them whatsoever. I'll show you the velocities. Yeah, these storms have really turned to garbage. I'll just give you the overall look. And yeah, there's a couple severes there in Oklahoma, but the northern one, which is one Philip was going to try to catch, there's the velocities on it. Good. Not seeing any rotation in it. Yeah, it was one of my neighbors that went by.
Turn left on Queen Road. Then turn left on 220th.
Alright, you know what? Let's do this again. As soon as we get this situated.
Looking like garbage. No rotation.
We'll do another raffle. I'm having fun. So we'll do one raffle now, and then we're going to do one more raffle sometime during my drive. So, let's do... We're going to do... We'll do a 2017 calendar to start. We're going to do... We'll do a ticket cost 17 calendar to start. 50. You buy 10. Ticket cost 50. You buy 10. We'll go 1 hour.
Okay, for the new subscribers over on my YouTube channel, at the top of the screen there, you'll see the www.twitch.tv/bgraywx. That's the best place to watch me live streaming. So if you'll come over here to my Twitch, and there's also an app for your phone or tablet that you can watch me there, or go to that website. Please hit the follow button. Also an app for your phone or tablet that you can watch me there, or go to that website. Please hit the follow button.
I haven't started it yet. You gotta wait.
And y'all talking about Kelly and Randy. Yeah, I still miss them.
I haven't started it yet. You gotta wait. All right, so 1 hour. You get by. The ticket cost here.
I had to take the memorial picture off the wall that I had hanging up. I got to where I couldn't look at it for a while.
The most you can buy is 25. No, we'll do 10. That's 500. The most you can buy is 25. Yeah, we'll do 10. So 2017 Stormview Live calendar. I'm sorry, 2018. Yeah, we'll do 10. So 2017 Stormview Live calendar. It will cost. This is the cost. And the most you can buy is 10. So it will cost. It will cost.
Yeah, they've been coming up in my memories, especially from the Boy Scout deal. Yeah, they've been coming up in my memories, especially from the Boy Scout deal.
If we ever do a date with Nathan, there will be no guys allowed to play the same. No guys. So, if we ever do a date, just letting you know now. All right, so 1 hour, guys. The same.
Just
There
going through
just letting you know now.
my one folder that I've got pictures in. I'm not seeing the memorial picture. I've got it stored on one of my other hard drives. One folder that I've got pictures in. I'm not seeing the memorial picture. I've got it stored on one of my other hard drives. I was going to show that picture to you, but I got it stored on a backup drive right now.
Signal still.
I was going to show that picture to you, but yeah, we had a really good time there at the Boy Scout deal. Pretty interesting, especially at the hotel. After the first night, we had a little really good time there. Party out back with all of us. Pretty interesting. Kelly went and got a case of Coors, and I think he only drank 1 or 2 beers out of it. And then he went inside because he had video he had to get turned into Weather Channel. But Randy came back out, and he stayed out there with us for a long time. Had a pretty good party.
Something like that.
Video he had to get turned into Weather Channel. But Randy came back out, and he stayed out there with us for a long time. Had a pretty good party. Yeah, we actually had 2 different Facebook Lives. Nathan was doing one, and Paul was doing one. Yeah, it was kind of crazy that night. We were just out back winding down. Yeah, we actually had 2 different Facebook Lives. Nathan was doing one. We'd had a really long day there at the Boy Scout camp. Doing one. Yeah, it was kind of crazy that night. We were just out back winding down. We actually had 2 different Facebook Lives. We'd had a really long day there at the Boy Scout camp. Yeah, it was kind of crazy that night. We were just out back winding down. We had a really long day. Yeah, I didn't think I was going to get to go to that. The morning, yeah, I didn't think I was going to get to go to that. That one morning, Kelly and Randy got a hold of me. They were up by Chicago. You know, I was living clear down there outside of Peoria. And Kelly said, "You want me to pick you up?" And I said, "Man, that's way out of your way." And he said, "Don't worry about that. I asked you if you wanted me to pick you up." And so he drove all the way from Chicago all the way down to where I was living at outside of Peoria and picked me up. And then we went over to Terre Haute, Indiana, and did a little storm chase there with some nice storms popping up. And I actually got to do a bit of a storm chase with them. And then after the storms died, then we headed on over to Dayton, Ohio. And we got there, it was pretty late by the time we got to the hotel room. We got there, it was pretty late by the time we got to the hotel room.
This kind of protection.
Signal's bouncing, tech junkie. It'll get better. Signal's bouncing.
Yeah, that's the infrared view. Southern Georgia right now has got a little bit of action happening down there, and yeah, that's what's left of infrared view. Tropical storm Nate has already pushed off the coast down there, but this is a lot of moisture that's still being drawn up from the Gulf. That's down Mississippi, Alabama, up into Tennessee, and also you got this part of the stream here that's coming across Florida. And that goes all the way up to what's left over of post-tropical storm Nate, which is well off the coast now. And that goes all the way up to what's left over of post-tropical storm Nate, which is well off the coast now. Yeah, down there in Georgia, I'll go ahead and zoom in on that and turn off the infrared satellite. Yeah, you're not seeing anything right where that black is, but there's some really high cloud tops there showing up on infrared.
Turn right.
The darker the color, the colder the cloud tops are. Black is, but there's some really high cloud tops there showing up on infrared.
Turn right.
Some really tall clouds that's down there around southern Georgia. Go ahead and slide on down to Florida. Some really tall clouds that's down there around southern Georgia. Go ahead and slide on. Yeah, you got a line of storms there east of Gainesville, down close to Ocala. Yeah, you got a line of storms there east of Gainesville, down close to Ocala. Let me see if I can bring up my WSV3, see if it'll let me do it. Pushing the computer pretty hard here, so. Let me see if I can bring up my WSV3.
In a quarter of a mile, turn left on West Cherry Street.
Pushing the computer pretty hard here, so. I gotta do an ad here.
West Cherry Street. Turn left on West Cherry Street. Turn left on West Cherry Street.
Yeah, I can put some music on.
Continue straight for 14 minutes to US 75.
Okay, we'll go way out here in the Atlantic Ocean.
Yeah, I can put some music on.
And
Continue straight for 14 minutes to
this would be Ophelia. Go way out here in the Atlantic Ocean. It's a tropical storm right now. Max winds at 47 miles per hour. But it's way out in the Atlantic. And looks like it's going to be making a turn and moving northeast. Tropical storm right now. Max winds at 47 miles per hour. But it's way out in the Atlantic. And looks like it's going to be making a turn and moving northeast. Tropical storm right now. Max winds at 47 miles per hour. It's way out in the Atlantic. And looks like it's going to be making a turn and moving northeast. And we'll zoom in down there where the boys are. And we'll zoom in down there where the boys are. That's my WSV3 program, by the way. And you can see it's getting too dark to look at visible satellite. my WSB3 program, by the way. And you can see it's getting too dark to look at visible satellite. Yeah, this is WSB3. It's a rather expensive program. Another one of my radar programs. And I can do a lot with it that I can't do in my Gibson Ridge products. Like when there was a hurricane, I got a tropical section that I can use. And also I can bring up like the buoys and ships observations that's out in open water. And I can look at wind gust, temperature, water temperature, all kinds of things. No, this is not GR Earth. GR Earth won't do all this. I can look at wind gust, temperature, water temperature. All them numbers that's on there right now, those are either ship observations or buoy observations of wind gusts. It's all around the coast. All the numbers that's on there right now, those are either ship observations or buoy observations of wind gusts. There I can look at temperatures. And that's all the buoys that's in the water. You'll see some up here on the on the Great Lakes as well. These numbers, those are air temperatures and water buoys that's on the Great Lakes. You'll see some up here on the Great Lakes as well. These numbers, those are air temperatures and water buoys on the Great Lakes. There's all kinds of things I can do with this program. This program's still in development. I've had it for a while. It's a very expensive program to buy it. They're supposed to be coming out with a new version. This program's still in development, but they're zoomed out. You can see where the fronts are. The blue lines are the cold fronts. The red lines are the warm fronts. This purple line here across Kansas, that's actually the stationary front. Same way with going down across New Mexico and over toward Los Angeles. The purple and blue line, that's a stationary front. So I can see where all the low and high pressure systems are and see what's going on.
Yeah, Diamond, I think I'm in towards the line. I think that's where it's taking me.
I can do telestrating and stuff with this program as well. Pretty cool program. So I can see where all the low and high pressure systems are and see what's going on.
Yeah, Diamond, I think I'm in towards the line. I think that's where it's taking me.
I can do telestrating and stuff with this program as well. Pretty cool program. Actually, I got me a telestrating pen even. Nice little tool for doing telestrating. I haven't got to use it yet, but sort of like a mouse pen, and it allows me to draw on the screen and whatnot. Once I get my computer back up running the way it's supposed to be, I'll start doing some more telestrating, and it makes it easier for me to explain what I'm seeing, what's going on. It allows me to draw on the screen and whatnot. Once I get my computer back up running the way it's supposed to be, I'll start doing some more telestrating, and it makes it easier for me to explain what I'm seeing. And that's all been from donations. One donation I got here a few months ago. I decided last month to go ahead and buy that telestrating pen, so I'll be able to draw on the screen and do like the real meteorologists do on TV. One donation I got here a few months ago. Yeah, my Blue Parrot is holding up good. It's the only way I can hear audio on the computer right now. The output ports of my sound card got knocked out, but the sound card actually still works. And So I got a little, they call it a dongle, plugged into a USB port, and I've got my Blue Parrot hooked up to it. I'm not using the microphone on the Blue Parrot though. The sound card actually still works. For some reason, XSplit don't like that. So I got a little, they call it a dongle, plugged into a USB port. I've got my Blue Parrot hooked up. I'm not using the microphone on. Yeah, whenever there's not any real big storms, or if we, there's storms out there, but we don't have any chasers out on them, I'm going to start live streaming and telestrating and explain what I know, which I'm still learning. Whenever there's not at least be able to explain to people what I'm seeing and maybe help some people to understand a few things about the weather. Telestrating and explain what I know, which I'm still learning. At least be able to explain to people. For some reason, Nathan's stream seems to be frozen. Been sitting in front of a green light for a long time. Refresh his stream, but yeah, all this looks like garbage now. They dropped all the severe warnings off. So I tell you what, folks, I think I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. There's no real activity. The storms are junk. I'll go ahead and show you what I'm seeing on radar. The storms are just all junk. They're not moving into favorable air. I think I'm going to go ahead and shut her down. The conditions have dropped. It's just a very short window for the storms to pop today. Storms are just all junk. From like 4 to 6 o'clock Central Time. So, and they're already done. So, yep, it's been a long evening for me. I think I'm going to go out and have a beer with my neighbors and sit and talk for a little while, and then try to get some rest. So, thanks everybody for joining me. I really appreciate all the new followers, and I appreciate everybody watching. And I hope I was able to help you or teach you a little bit of something. And I look forward to doing more of it. So until then, I'll catch you on the next chase. Thanks everybody for joining me. I really appreciate all the new